It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Okay, basketball fans, with me, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, I'm Ernie Johnson. You're watching 2K Sports, but you know that already. Tonight, it'll be the Chicago Bulls up against the Dallas Mavericks. For Dallas, they come into tonight's game after a loss to the Timberwolves at Target Center. A crushing defeat in that one. Still with a sour taste in their mouths, they're looking to play much better. And tonight, we get to see DeAndre Jordan. Kenny's come a long way since being drafted in the second round back in 2008.
Man, I can't believe he's been in the league over a decade. That's amazing. Either you're getting old or he's
I'm not getting old. I'm not aging at all.
One of you guys are getting old. But he went from a project to an NBA All-Star.
Excellent defender, excellent rebounder. Most of his points come within 5 feet of the basket. Drafted in the second round, but guess what? Kenny's got that $200 million.
Wow.
Thanks for joining us.
The crowd is assembled at the American Airlines Center looking for a Mavericks win here in downtown Dallas. Alongside Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan, the fourth member of our crew. From the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. So for the Mavericks, their last game, a loss to the Timberwolves. And boy, they really got humiliated at home. They got flat out dominated in that game, guys.
Yeah, they gave up in that one. The defense constantly breaking down way too many times.
Yeah, I'm with you. Disgraceful performance and an issue that might be tricky to fix.
And early on, you want to win games, of course, but maybe even more important, Chris, establishing your identity for the long haul.
Yeah, I mean, early wins and losses, they can be deceiving. If you think about teams that peak too early, you want to make sure that you establish your identity. And I would suggest for any rookie, your main character of your identity should be this: great listener, hard worker. After that, we'll see how many points you score, how many rebounds you get. But you need to come in as a rookie humble, ready to work, ready to listen, and then usually things will sort themselves out.
Great perspective. All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. So the Bulls 5 right now. Levine and Parker are the wings. Robin Lopez out there with Carter. And it's done in at the 1 spot. It's taken away by Smith. Here's Doncic. He drains the quick shot. Doncic has got the opening bucket of the night here for the Mavs. Dunn kicks to Carter. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Parker surveying the floor. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Levine inside the three-point line. No good off the back of the rim. Matthews goes in. And he banks in the layup. Matthews has got his first 2 points of the night. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. 4-point game. And this matchup with the Mavericks, it's the first meeting of the season.
And one of the few bright spots of their last season was sweeping the season series in this matchup.
Here's Doncic. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan.
And you can tell that Doncic loves leaking out. They're able to get to the right spot there in transition.
Outside, Levine. Smith against Dunn. And there's the foul. It goes on Wesley Matthews. That is his first foul of the game. Levine against Matthews. Levine kicks to Carter. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Shot clock at 6. That's a 2 from Parker. One up, one down, 2 points with his first shot this game.
Ooh, that is a tough shot.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Powell, the pass to Doncic. Over Parker. Doncic, no good. And so it's Parker with it. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. Trailing by 4. It's taken away by Smith. Pass to Powell. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
Willing to work the ball to his open teammate. Smith Jr., this is what leaders do best.
Dunn kicks to Levine. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Yeah, Kevin, I was able to speak with Fred Hoiberg for a minute. He said even though this was their first meeting of the year, he did not expect there to be a feeling out period between these teams. He said, we have a group of guys who can score and do it in a hurry. We're going to go right at them and test their defense early on. Looks like they're in attack mode, Kevin. Back to you.
All right, thanks for the report, David. So it's all about getting their offense going early on.
And I think that's the right call, guys. Get that rhythm established at the offensive end as soon as possible.
Oh, yeah, I agree, because they have to be the team that dictates the style of play in this game. I mean, they'll be much better off in a shootout instead of a slugfest.
Here is Matthews. Jabari Parker making his last shot. From the arc. And Wesley Matthews good for 3. Matthews has got 7.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Bulls trail by 9. Dunn passes to Carter. Passes it to Lopez. Levine inside the three-point line. The shot off that time. Now Dallas takes it the other way. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And so it's Dallas with it. Doncic with it. He's against Parker. And now it's a double-digit lead. 6 points for Luka Doncic.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. This game coming after a loss against the Pistons.
And if there's one aspect of the game that really stood out for me, it was the rebounding. Basketball is about possessions, and you saw a noticeable difference in terms of the effort both teams were putting forth.
Well, the rebounding numbers weren't even close. I mean, if that was a boxing match on the glass, they would have stopped that fight a long time ago.
Man, low percentage look on that one. Not sure what he was thinking.
But sometimes you get a little outside of yourself. You have to be a little more disciplined.
Now here's Matthews. Last game he had 28 points. And looking at Jabari Parker, 6'8", about 250 pounds. Greg, what's his best position?
You know, I think he has a small forward skill, but with the way the game is changing, you could see him play some power forward as well. And I think his best fit might just be at the 4 because of the mismatch he can create.
And here's Matthews. After Chris Dunn made that last three-pointer. Unloads from 9, and a little luck that time, but it drops. Matthews has got 9.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Dunn kicks to Carter. And there's the pass to Parker. 6 to shoot. In the corner, it's Levine. Lets a floater go. He takes it up and lays it in.
What unselfishness from the young guard, Dunn. He's making more of an effort to distribute the ball.
Dunn against Smith. Powell, the pass to Doncic. In transition, here come the Bulls. Dunn against Smith. And the layup's good off the glass. Dunn's got his second basket of the night.
And you see there the speed that Dunn possesses. I mean, he's an absolute force when he's moving like this in transition.
Jordan kicks to Smith. lays it up off the glass. Smith's got his first bucket of the night.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now here's Lopez. He's still scoreless so far in this one. The putback. Jordan with the rebound. Dallas leading by 8. Matthews scanning the floor. Carter comes in with the double team. Lopez with the steal. Dunn kicks to Parker. He's looking for Levine and finds him. Off with the layup.
Not the tightest of D on him, but not the best of finishes either.
Matthews dishes to Smith. Pass to Powell. Matthews with it. 5 on the clock. Buries it down low.
Timeout.
And now a 10-point Maverick lead.
And from the opening tip, they just crushed it. You see it now on the scoreboard.
Yeah, particularly on offense, where they've been completely in sync. Terrific first quarter.
Chicago calls timeout. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
It's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Dunn against Barea. And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. That is his first foul of the game. Some incredible performance in recent years, C-Webb. Are there any NBA records you think that will be broken soon?
Well, let's see. Maybe Curry will break his record again for threes in the season. He beat himself. He's 1 and 2 in that. Maybe he'll be 1, 2, and 3. Or he and Klay Thompson. Maybe Klay Thompson will be 1, 2, 3, right? You know how that goes. How about Wilt's most consecutive triple doubles at 9? That seems crazy. Curry's most threes in the game at 13. Shout out to Dennis Scott that was at 12. But sorry, D. Scott. Curry, he can shoot too. And how about the most points in the game by a team? 186. I would love to see that one broken. So
you'd love to play in that one.
I would love to play in that one. How many threes are going to be shot in that game?
Yeah.
But the great thing about it as a fan, I don't know which ones are going to be broken, but I'm watching because we want to see records get broken.
Harris finds Mesri. 13 feet away.
And despite that miss, a strong start for them offensively.
And that's a foul called on J.J. Barea. That's his first foul. Valentine wide open. He fires. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
I don't think they were expecting that shot. They didn't really make an effort to get out on him.
And so it's Barea with it. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Leading by 5. Knocked away. Stolen by Holiday. Kicks it to Valentine. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Felicio. And where the shot's been coming from tonight, here's a look broken down by paint, mid-range, and three-point shot attempts so far for the Bulls.
And guys, this season they've really gotten away from that mid-range shot. And I'm not saying that should be the main part of their offense, but it would make them much more dangerous offensively if they could get more scoring from that 10 to 20-foot range.
First free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them. There is one interesting stat for the Chicago Bulls, C-Webb, and they're still the only NBA franchise to win multiple championships and never lose an NBA Finals.
Wow, that's just an amazing distinction. I mean, a testament to the clutch play of Jordan when they did make the finals, and a reminder of how hard it is just to get there.
Now, here's Dunn. He's coming off a 13-point game against Detroit. Portis kicks to Felicio. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Here's Dunn. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. Dunn's got 9.
His touch has been terrific this quarter. Most of what he puts up is going down.
Got a piece of it. .141 left in the first quarter. Passes it to Portis. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Doncic, no good.
Wasted opportunity. That's a good chance right there for an easy 2 on the open jumper.
Holiday against Barea. Holiday, the pass to Felicio. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. Justin Holiday, the older brother of Drew Holiday, stints in the G League and abroad, but Greg, he has solidified himself as an NBA player.
Yeah, standing at 6'7" with that 7-foot wingspan. Every team in the league wants long, versatile wings with shooting, and this young man fits the bill.
A nice shot by Barea.
And that's what you give up when you don't fight over the screen.
A lot of times your defense is your offense is your defense. This is poor decision-making right here. You can't let him have that shot. Also might have been a lack of effort.
Here's Valentine following the three-point basket by Dallas. And that's going to be a treble. The Mavericks leading. And here is Doncic. He's coming off a 31-point game against Minnesota. He kicks it to Barea. Harris outside. Fires from deep. And J.J. Barea the bucket on the assist from Harris. Barea's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Dallas. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Now, here's Valentine. Defense is right there. Inside, here's Felicio. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Felicio's got 6.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Harris outside. Right back after this break. Robin Lopez talks about the importance of being the anchor on the defensive end.
That's something I relish. It's something unique. It's something to take pride in, that you have all your teammates back on the defensive end, and when it gets down to it, you're kind of that last line of defense. And obviously, defense is a team-oriented ideal, but there's something fun about that. I think there's something competitive about that.
And Greg, that's why his teammates love him.
Absolutely. You can tell Lopez really wants to make an impact on defense, on every possession.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen here, guys, from the Mavericks.
through that first one, they've turned this thing into a track meet.
Well, I'll tell you what, when you allow them to speed up the tempo, there's a good chance you're going to fall behind.
We've got Doncic. J.J. Barea is out there with Harris. Then there's Measury, and it's Kleba in at the 4. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Here's Dunn. Lays it in off the breakaway. Dunn's got the lead up to 1 now for the Bulls.
An excellent defender. You can see that Dunn takes pleasure in coming up with steals.
Here's Kleba, defended by Portis. Out to Harris. Kleba, the pass to Barea. 5 to shoot. Good on the shot. Barea's got 8.
I like that pick play. I mean, you can see how easily it makes it for him to get to the cup.
The pass to Valentine. Holiday against Harris. Outside Portis. Back to Holiday. From outside the arc, another 3 for Chicago.
Oh, looking to connect with the open man, Portis. He's got the right mentality out there.
Barea looking for an opening. Here's Kleba, defended by Portis. Now Barea, his last outing with 20 points. Yep, that one goes in there. Barea's got the game tied up here for the Mavs.
The floater's a tough shot, even when you're that close to the bucket.
And it's Dunn penetrating, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
How about the point guard position? A lot like the quarterback. You need a team to put the ball in your hands and trust you to run the show, especially down the stretch. Last season, the Bulls handed Chris Dunn the keys. He seized the opportunity.
And the first one at the line is good. And Dunn, the 5th pick back in 2016, voted by his fellow draftees as the favorite to win Rookie of the Year. But, Chris, it took until year 2 in Chicago for him to break through.
Oh, yeah. I mean, this game is all about getting better, finding the right situation. He still has to become a little more efficient as a player, cut down on his turnovers, improve his shot-making abilities a little bit, but he's delivering on his potential as a two-way player.
See, Webb, there are guys that bring it every night. It doesn't depend on a game or a teammate or a play or whatever. Every night they bring it out. Great consistency. I know you have a lot of players that you admire in that regard.
Definitely, I admire their pride, their heart, their attention to detail, passion for the game. The Kawhi Leonards, the Chris Pauls, LeBron James, of course, Kevin Durant. So many players put their heart on the line every night. You love seeing it. Oh, he gets in a good position in the post, and the entry feed is there for him.
Pass to Valentine. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Now, here's Barea. 10 points for him.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Down against Barea. Outside Holiday. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Yeah, and they're starting to warm up from the field this quarter.
Yeah, Justin Holiday. How about this, man? You got to love it. The Holiday brothers. Congratulations, Mama Holiday. Oh, you too, Dad. But look at this. Justin Holiday, 14 months older than his brother, Drew Holiday. Justin's route to the league was more winding, though. Time in Europe, the G League, 5 teams is in many seasons. But who cares? You're in the league, baby.
And Holiday last season, by far the most minutes of his career.
All right, starting on a Bulls team that was one of the worst in the league. You're going to get time, but you're always going to be down. You're always going to be fighting for the league. You got to keep your best players in there. But look, it still was a definite confidence boost for him.
And Matthews throws it down.
And did you see the screen that was set for him? I mean, that was how he got to the hoop.
It was the classic screenplay. It won't show up in the box score, but that screen deserves an assist.
Yeah, guys, and his teammates love it. That'll get him a few big pats on the back. Hey, look, he's not an easy man to defend. He'll get his points one way or another.
Mavericks trail by 4. Smith finds Jordan. And here's Barea. Pass to Powell. Wesley Matthews on the wing. 5 to shoot. No good that time. Excellent D there from Parker. To the left side wing. The wide open look here for Holiday. And it's good on the assist by Parker.
There isn't any player in the league who's going to pass up that shot. There was nobody near him.
Holiday against Barea. Outside Matthews. Rebound by Parker. Parker's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside Holiday. The Mavericks pull it in. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Smith kicks to Barea. Floats one up. And the rebound goes to Lopez. The Bulls leading by 7. Right side Holiday. Pass to Levine. Now Carter. Tipped away. Powell with the steal. And the dunk by Powell.
And that's how you do it, guys. Ball pressure and then get some runouts.
And so Levine will bring it up now for the Chicago Bulls. Here is Carter. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Down low. Fader on the way. The shot by Holiday, no good. Barea kicks to Powell. Dallas moving the ball around. Matthews, no good.
He keeps battling, but so far this quarter, he hasn't been able to get it going.
Here's Holiday. And no good. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. Lopez with the steal. Levine deciding where to go with it. Here's Parker. That one goes in. Parker's got 6.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Barea with it. 10 points for him. Kicks it to Matthews. Clock at 6. Jacks up a 3. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
And he is not shy about pulling the trigger from downtown. Matthews has the eye and the confidence from three-point range that you just love to see.
Mavericks trail by 4. Here's Powell. Levine with the rebound. Fires the 3. And that's collected by DeAndre Jordan. Jordan's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Parker against Matthews. He kicks it to Barea. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Holiday, the pass to Parker. Puts up a 3. No good. His first miss after 3 makes.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Powell kicks to Matthews. Levine against Smith. The pass to Powell. Here is Matthews. No good. That would have tied it.
I still can't believe that one didn't fall.
Out to the wing. Outside Holiday. Levine against Smith. And Levine, here we go. Happy to see that one going after missing 6 of his 9 shots today.
But this is the confidence Levine has in himself. I mean, he knows he has the touch to score inside.
Lobs it up for Jordan, and DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
And how about the vertical of Jordan, easily rising up for the timely alley-oop slam.
And a tremendous Unleash Chaos replay coming to you courtesy of Under Armour Hover Havoc. Now here is Carter. He's been quiet so far, still no points in the game. The shot by Holiday, no good.
As off the mark as he has been, they're a little lucky to be in front. But Kevin, look at Hoiberg's offense, wide open, up-tempo. It's no wonder why the Bulls put up more shots than any other team in the league last season.
Here's Holiday, 9 points in the game so far. Outside, Levine. Holiday surveying the floor. Fires, high post, drained for 2 points. Holiday's got 11 points.
He has them reeling. They haven't had an answer for him this quarter.
Smith kicks to Barea. Lopez with the block.
Well, Lopez is out there to set the tone defensively. I mean, he's a wily, strong defender who sends shots back with authority.
Pass to Levine. Fires the 3. Barea pulls it in. Dallas has gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. To the paint. Lopez with the steal. Smith against Levine. Pass to Lopez. Powell with the steal. Now here's Barea. He's guarded closely. To the inside. And there's Jordan. That's good on the assist by Barea. Jordan's got it all tied up now for Dallas. And so Levine will bring it up now for Chicago. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. One of the stories here, Wesley Matthews getting it done today.
And he's in a complete groove right now. I don't think they can stop him altogether, but they at least need to make him work a little harder than he has been.
And a new group getting ready for Dallas. Measury, he's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Maxi Kleber comes in for Dwight Powell. Doncic is checked in for Wesley Matthews. And Devin Harris is subbed in for J.J. Barea. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Felicia's checked in for Lopez. Portis comes in for Carter. Denzel Valentine, he's checked in for Justin Holiday. And it's done in for Levine. 5 on the clock. It's stolen by Harris. And it's the Mavericks on the break. Smith's running. Offensive rebound. Second chance shot. Kleber, no good.
That defense is as good as a block. I mean, what looks to be a layup turns into nothing.
And he makes that one. 8 points for Parker.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Passes it to Doncic. In the corner, it's Harris. And stolen by Valentine.
If they increase the tempo, they got a chance at a 2-for-1.
Yeah, it's a combination of urgency and efficiency. Let's see how they execute. This score will be very different without his offense. He's been terrific.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And here's Smith. And it's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. Here's Smith. 5 on the clock. Takes a 3.
And this is one area where Dunn flat-out dominates. His defense is often consistent and intimidating.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Bulls out front, up by 4. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Coach, what made the difference over the course of the first half to get that momentum change in your favor?
Well, we finally buckled down and started getting some stops. We've done a poor job making them feel us. We've got to make them more uncomfortable out there on the floor.
Defensive activity leads to offensive results. Thanks, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaquille O'Neal is here. Say hello to the people, Shaq.
Hola.
Kenny's here.
Ni hao.
And we're analyzing the first half of action. Chris Dunn was the man in the first. He ended up with 15 points, 2 steals, and 1 assist. And Kenny, what did you think about what you saw from Chicago?
Well, there was one pleasant surprise, and that was the bench. They gave them a big lift. Those guys came into the game, they did all the dirty work, and they scored baskets.
And Shaq, what did you see from Dallas?
They got to get more aggressive on the glass. Over the first half, we saw them being schooled down low. You know what I'm going to say, Ernie. Barbecue chicken. If I was coach in the locker room right now, they'd be getting an earful. Extra rebounding. Effort will pay off in other ways. The energy is really where it starts. Something like that, Ernie.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. One of the stories here, Wesley Matthews getting it done today.
Yeah, so far they haven't found an answer for him, a scoring machine here in that first half.
Oh, well, he's a tricky cover. He does a good job of sensing the defense, making the right move at the right time.
Tipping off the second half, here's Fred Hoiberg's 5. Dunn and Levine are the guard set. Jabari Parker is out there with Carter. And it's Lopez in at the center, locking down the middle.
That's his first personal foul.
Levine against Matthews. Levine can't hit. Mavericks trail by 4. Outside Matthews. And it's Matthews with the jam.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run for him there.
Well, I know he's not the #1 priority for the defense, but they still got to give him some attention, guys.
Here is Carter. The Mavericks making the shot. The dish to Parker. Shot clock at 5. Powell with the steal. And here's the fast break. Here's Doncic. Buries the jumper to finish the break. Doncic has got the game tied up here for the Mavs.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
And Luka Doncic, not the top pick in the draft this past June, but one of the more exciting names out of this rookie class.
Dallas made a point to trade up and draft him. Doncic not playing in the Summer League as he has had a hefty workload in Europe before the draft. Still came away with Euro MVP honors, and at his age, that is incredible.
To the inside, Dunn. And Dunn with the slam.
The former 5th overall pick in the 2016 draft. I mean, this is encouraging for Dunn, putting it all together right now.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 8 over Parker. Doncic, no good.
Defensively, they could have done better. That's an open look he'd like to have back.
Dunn kicks to Lopez. Parker with no one around, but they get it back. The shot's good from Carter.
And you just hate to give up those second chance points.
It can be discouraging, frustrating, but you only have yourselves to blame. Box out.
Now, here is Smith. Now, Doncic. Outside Matthews. Hands it from downtown. Matthews has got 5 points in the quarter.
And how about the vision there from Doncic? Can make the easy pass and also the difficult.
The 10-footer. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. 9 points for Zach LaVine.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Powell. Smith outside. 6 on the shot clock. Now, here's Doncic. He's got 8. The shot will not fall. Parker inside. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5 for 8 night shooting.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Back to Smith. Lopez with the steal. And now in transition is Parker. Here we go. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Luka Doncic.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The Bulls have yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
2 shots.
That one is off. When it comes to video review, C-Web, do you feel the NBA has done a good job of incorporating it into the flow of the game, or is there, in your opinion, still some work to be done in this regard?
There's a little work to be done. I mean, nothing's ever perfect, but I think they've done a great job. I mean, you want to get it right, and so there's going to be a little bit of an inconvenience sometimes in going back to it. The main thing for me is to make sure that it is as fast as possible, that you're not giving the team extra time to get together and to huddle up and to call plays. You're not taking the rhythm away from a team that just went on a 10-0 run, and now they have to sit on the side for 2 minutes in real time and see if this call is correct. So the speed that is done with the video review is the only thing I think that needs to be worked on, and that's going to be situation to situation. So I think the NBA is doing a really good job.
Good points. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. 8-point game. And after this game wraps up, they're off to Atlanta where they'll take on the Hawks. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. Powell finds Matthews. Fades and shoots. That one falls. Matthews has got 7 now in this quarter. For Chicago, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Parker outside. Over Doncic. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
The movement and the shot selection are good there, but you can't hit them all.
Matthews against LaVine. Outside Matthews. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over LaVine. Jordan. Great positioning on the putback.
One thing never changes in the NBA. Jordan will always be there among the top offensive rebounders in the league.
Now, here's Dunn. 19 points in the game. Outside, LaVine. And he drops it in from the low post. LaVine's got 11.
And not much you can do on defense. I mean, sometimes LaVine is just a little faster down there.
Here's Smith. Kicks to Powell. He feeds it to Matthews. Over LaVine. And it's Matthews again missing. There's the pass to Parker. Shot from free throw range. It's rebounded by Doncic.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Ooh, look at the soft touch on the teardrop.
Chicago leading by 4. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
And looking at Luka Doncic, incredibly mature for his age. Physically, the broad shoulders, weighing in about 230. Mentally, though, advanced understanding of how to play the game.
And the Mavericks with some changes. Measury, he's checked in for Powell. Harris comes in for Wesley Matthews. And Barea subbed in for Smith. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Felicio's checked in for Lopez. Bobby Portis comes in for Carter. Denzel Valentine, he's checked in for Jabari Parker. And Justin Holiday subbed in for Dunn. Now, here's Portis. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. You know, Greg, it's amazing that Doncic, at his age, could already have such a complete offensive game.
I mean, a terrific skill set. In Europe, Doncic spent plenty of time as a primary ball handler. Obviously, can score in a number of ways, just a versatile threat.
That three off the mark. Well, Chicago has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And again, Chicago, no good. Mavericks trailed by 4. Barea with it. And Holiday picks him up defensively. Harris outside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. We see a chart here for the shooting performance so far for Dunn.
And everything he's touched has turned to gold. If you are on defense, you have to make sure all 5 players know exactly where he is at all times, because if he gets a sliver of a look, he'll get it done.
The first one falls. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Jordan. And Harris drops them both. Chicago leading. Levine up top, guarded by Harris. And Portis throws it down.
He's capable of doing many things well. Levine has a good sense of when his guys are open.
And that Unleash Chaos replay presented by Under Armour. Hover Havoc, giving us a chance to relive that exciting play. Now, here's Doncic. He's got 10. Barea with it. Shot clock at 6. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And you look at J.J. Barea and how he's played over the years, has always been a spark plug for a team off the bench. Just plays with energy and creativity no matter the situation.
The first one falls. And with Barea and what he brings to the table, Greg, he also takes care of the ball.
A lot of guards who are bench threats can get a little sloppy or careless with the ball. And Barea has been upping his assists and cutting his turnovers the last few seasons, still finding ways to be effective even after a decade in the league.
And he can't hit the second. Second shot opportunity. Tough break there, shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall. Holiday against Barea. Holiday up top. He's got 11. Now here's Valentine. Not a lot of room. Kick out to Levine. Over Harris. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. And it's Harris with the ball for Dallas. And here's Doncic. He's got 10. Now Measury. Now here's Doncic. From down in the low post, it goes. Doncic has got 6 in the quarter.
And already in his career, Doncic displays a remarkable amount of pro moves, including that floater right there.
Now here's Levine. Holiday against Barea. Felicio, the pass to Levine. Lets a floater go. It's rebounded by Dallas. Measury's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, the Mavericks were ecstatic when Dennis Smith Jr. fell to them with the 9th pick of the 2017 draft. For a team in need of athleticism and size at the point guard, it's been a hand-and-glove fit. The 6'3" Smith has a 48-inch vertical, one of the highest ever measured.
A terrific young player, an elite NBA athlete. David, that's for sure. Good stuff, thanks. Now here is Holiday after Luka Doncic's miss, and Portis throws it down.
Kevin, and you risk getting dunked on, posterized. I mean, if you let Portis get good positioning, don't be surprised.
Here's Barea. He's got 13. Feeds to Doncic, and stolen by Valentine. Here's Holiday, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Chris, you talk about basketball IQ, intangibles. Look no further than Denzel Valentine.
Oh, yeah, he's a playmaker, a shooter. I mean, one of the silkiest teardrop floaters in the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Holiday. And he makes the first but misses the second. Mavericks trail by 4. Here's Harris. Buries it down low.
Yeah, that's just straightforward basketball from Harris. Driving to the hoop with purpose and not letting anyone, or anything for that matter, slow him down.
Now here's Levine. 11 points in the game. And Holiday kicks to Levine. Over Harris. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Boy, he has been cold for a while now.
And it's sad because the team relies on him to be a threat offensively. When he's rolling, that makes them a much more dynamic offense.
For Dallas, they have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4. And that drops, so they now lead by 1. 1:16 left in the third quarter of the game. Bean passes to Felicio. Outside Holiday. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10. 7 lead changes now, and we're just in the third quarter.
Yeah, frustrating for a coach, but it's great to watch as a fan.
Now here's Barea. 16 points for him. Here's Kleba, defended by Portis. 5 to shoot. Here's Barea. Holiday with the block. And he's able to get it back. Count it. Levine with it. He's got 11. Outside Holiday. 26 seconds left in the third quarter. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
For Chicago, they have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. Chicago making a switch here. Parker's checked in. Both free throws good from Holiday. Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. And here's Barea. He's got 18. To the wing right side. Takes a shot at the elbow. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
And he's capable of scoring from anywhere, really. Doncic has a strong grasp here of the mid-range.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Mavericks lead by 1. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, it's also called making a good read, understanding where everyone is and taking full advantage. Fantastic.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. J.J. Barea is out there with Harris. Then there's Mejri. Then there's Doncic. And it's Kleba in at the 4 slot. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. The first one falls.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
He's perfect from the line this time. Bulls trail by 3. Dunn kicks to Felicio. Back to Dunn. Pass to Portis. Barea pulls it in. Barea's got his 5th rebound in this one. In the corner, it's Harris. A 3-pointer, no good. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Pass to Portis. Now here's Valentine. Outside Portis. Passes to Felicio. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Parker outside. It's rebounded by Dallas. Barea's got 6 rebounds here tonight. To the paint. Here's Doncic. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
A different look for Dallas. Dwight Powell's checked in for Maxi Kleba. Matthews comes in for Devin Harris. And Smith subbed in for J.J. Barea. Lopez, he's checked in for Chicago.
One shot, find the lane.
And what's so impressive about Doncic, the maturity. Yes, he's polished, but he's got a completeness to his game at such a young age.
Now here's Valentine. Another shot, and the layup is good.
Love the grit on the offensive glass. Those are just effort points.
Mavericks leading by 4. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Smith kicks to Matthews. Now Doncic. Back to Matthews. Shoots from the baseline. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Bulls trail by 4. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Parker inside. To the wing on the left. Portis finds Parker. Shoots over Doncic. And the shot falls short this time. And stolen by Portis. To the paint. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Wow, the superb strength of Portis. You got to hit him harder than that if you're the defense.
You know, Chris, Bobby Portis showing continued progress as a scorer.
Well, look, he can shoot from anywhere on this floor, and he's 6'11". I mean, just imagine that. But, you know, if you give him starters minutes, you know, maybe he can be a 20-10 guy in this league.
One shot.
Free throw, good. Portis.
How about Portis? A draft day steal in 2015. The 22nd pick. Now, look, he's got size, skill, no fear. He brings the confidence and the toughness that you love to see.
Smith shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2. And the Mavericks lead by 3. The Bulls have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Dunn passes to Lopez. Parker outside. He can't get that one to fall. Good work defensively by Smith. And Bobby Portis suspended, Chris, the first 8 games of last season for his altercation with Nikola Mirotic.
Yeah, I'm sure he'd like to, you know, take that mistake back. But at the same time, that aggressiveness and the challenge in the right way, that'll help him on the court. Now, this has not been his best effort. He's lucky his teammates have been there to bail him out.
Dunn kicks to Portis. No problems knocking that one down. Portis has got 9 points now in just the second half.
Can't take Portis lightly from the mid-range. This is one of his go-to shots.
Dunn against Smith. Here's Doncic. And that's a foul called on Dwight Powell. That's foul number 2 for him. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for the Mavericks.
DeAndre Jordan.
Chicago trailing here. Inside, Doncic with the steal. To the middle, and DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
And that's a big reason why Jordan's field goal percentage is always so high, because most of his finishes come right at the rim.
Now, here's Portis. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And now here's the upcoming schedule for the Dallas Mavericks. On Wednesday, they'll head out on the road to face the Hawks in Atlanta. And then on Friday, they'll be matching up against Kyle Lowry and the Toronto Raptors.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
And he knocks down the first one.
Now, whether Portis can make the leap is still up in the air. He's young and has the potential to be really good in this league.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
His free throw ability makes him tough to defend in the post. Teams can't get too physical with him.
The Mavericks have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Here's Doncic. Excellent D there from Parker. And it's Parker with the ball, bringing it up for the Chicago Bulls. And there's the call on DeAndre Jordan. That's his first foul. Now here's Valentine. He's covered by Matthews. Valentine shot good. Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
Now here is Smith. He kicks to Powell. Now the pass to Doncic. The stupendous finish in traffic. Doncic has got 19 points.
And the level of concentration that Doncic has, even under pressure, this guy is cool as a cucumber.
Here's Lopez. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Pass to Valentine. 6 to shoot. Outside Portis. His three-pointer's off the mark. Dallas has gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. And the shot is good. 27 points for Wesley Matthews.
Just a super unselfish guy. Doncic is all for getting his guys going. Enjoys setting the table.
Portis finds Parker. Looking to get back on track here. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Doncic has got 4 rebounds in this game.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Now, here's Doncic. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Now it's a 5-point Dallas lead.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Here's Dunn. And another basket to his impressive total. It's his 9th against 12 attempts.
Showing he has plenty of tricks in his bag. Dunn never bashful about whipping out the float.
Smith kicks to Matthews. It's tipped. Now here's Parker. And Valentine now top of the key. Back to Parker. Pass to Dunn. Another shot. Tries again. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
The combination of speed and power Dunn possesses is impressive. I mean, sometimes the D doesn't know how to guard him.
Shooting 2.
The free throw drops in for Dunn.
Chris Dunn taken 5th overall back in 2016. Didn't break through in his rookie season with the Wolves. He's getting more opportunity here in Chicago.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Carter comes in for Portis, and Zach LaVine subbed in for Denzel Valentine. Both shots good from the stripe. And Greg, you look at Dunn, it can take longer for point guards to develop in the NBA.
A great point. It's the most cerebral position in our game. Learning how to run an NBA offense is a challenge. Good news, though, is he's putting in the work necessary to figure it out and progressing nicely.
And the Mavericks call time here.
And, Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes, a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Wesley Matthews.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. He told him, hey, this game is there for you, but we got to go get it. 50-50 balls, getting to the basket. We have to give it all right now. Kevin?
Now here's Matthews. In the corner, Smith with it. Overdone. And it's Smith missing.
Hey, look, that's what they want. The ball is in his hands in the post. Just didn't have the touch that time. Dang, that's his fourth foul. Now he's going to have to be careful. Still a little ways to go and only 2 fouls to spare.
2 shots.
Two shots.
That one drops. He ties it up.
And you can see Dunn fighting out what it means to be a leader, improving his confidence over time.
Second free throw, no good.
You can tell that miss at the line might stick with him for a while. Always hurts to miss a chance to take the lead.
Here's Smith. Matthews with it. Over Levine. Sinks it from just inside the baseline. That's 29 points for Wesley Matthews.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Dunn passes to Carter. Levine kicks to Parker. Knocked loose. Back to Levine. Pass to Carter. Shoots over Doncic. Powell pulls it in. Powell's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Doncic. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And so confident. Even amongst the trees, Doncic is fantastic at forcing the issue close to the rim.
Shooting 2, gentlemen.
And he makes the first. And the Mavericks making a change here. Berea's checked in. Good on both. And here is Dunn. Lopez outside. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Lopez touched it last. Mavericks leading by 4. Now Berea. Now here's Jordan. Lopez with the steal. Levine against Matthews. Levine dishes to Dunn. Parker outside. Clock at 6. Doncic with the steal. And here we go. The Mavericks on a fast break. Over Parker. And Doncic gets it to go. Doncic has got 25 points.
Wow, what a sensational quarter from him. And as long as they have this lead, I keep going to him again and again and again and again.
Levine can't hit.
But not his best day from three-point range. I mean, just one in the first half and still looking for his first here in half number 2.
Matthews passes to Doncic. Dunn against Berea. To the inside. Wants to get it to Powell and does. Over Carter. The shot by Powell, no good.
Wasted opportunity. That's a good chance right there for an easy 2 on the open jump.
Down low to end the cold streak. Yep, it goes. And the Dallas lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Levine.
Oh, this is what leaders do. Levine commanded the rock and coming through in the big spot.
Now here's Jordan. Here's Powell. From deep. No good that time, so the Bulls will take it the other way. Here's Dunn, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Gaining more confidence in himself. When Dunn takes and makes these shots, he goes a long way.
Here's Barea. Good on the bucket. 20 points for him.
Unbelievable basket. I mean, giving up a lot of height there, but he was not to be denied.
Love the aggression with the ball game hanging in the balance.
And that one's good. Parker.
And he has the chops for this, raising the intensity when it matters most.
But he's showing you he wants to close this game out. That's an attitude that he brings and is appreciated by this team.
Barea kicks to Doncic. 1:11 left in the fourth quarter. Offensive rebound. It's good. Doncic has got 27 points.
Incredible. Doncic decides he wants to take over, and that's his personality. He comes up with the goods on that one. You know, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Gentlemen, 2 shots. Move shots.
He drops the first one, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. And Parker drops them both.
Well, that's big free throws from a player they depend on in those situations.
And Dunn over to help. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And so here is Chicago. And it's Parker with the ball, bringing it up for the Bulls. Trailing by 2. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
He makes so many hustle plays, and here he's working the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And so the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Well, guys separate themselves by how they perform in clutch situations. Give this man his props.
Dunn looking over the floor. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that narrows the gap to 1. And Parker drops them both.
Yeah, good job. When it's this close, the team that wins the free throw battle might win the game.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Lobs it up for Levine. Money!
Oozing with confidence right now. You got to love seeing Levine capitalize in the clutch.
Dallas calls timeout. They're trailing by 2. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, what's your take?
You know what? You can go for the 3 to win or the 2 to tie. What's your choice in a situation like this?
Yeah, Greg, and I say you go for the dagger. I mean, try to get that big 3. That'll win you the game.
20 seconds left in the game. Knocked loose and stolen by Dunn. It's good.
And now they are probably too far ahead. It's going to be nearly impossible to get back in this one.
That's why you can't let yourself get in this deeper hole. Very little time now to climb out.
And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Jabari, looks like you're getting back in stride, and you have certainly had adversity with the knee injuries the last few years. How have you been able to battle through them?
It's been tough, to tell you the truth, but, you know, the race is not won to the swift, but the one to endure, so I'm trying to keep that motive.
You have certainly endured and thrived, Jabari. Thanks for your time. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.